my big bag of burdens, and this is kind of like my home part-time, because I'm kind of homeless, so this is kind of how I hang out. But I'm not really homeless because I couch surf. I couch surf with this girl at my job named Fran. You know, it's kind of like a Harry Sally thing. We don't have sex. You know, and that's kind of tough right now, because it's like, yes. I'm supposed to be doing comedy, but I'm actually here to do poetry. But I have a little bit of comedy in it. I missed the State Fair. I was there, but I missed it, because I got a chance to meet Amy Klobuchar. I was photobombed. And that's the weirdest thing, because it was like, I got photobombed. I'm in the paper and everything. I'm in the news. I go to work the next day. Al, we saw you on the news. Are you really voting for her? People ask, you know, and it's like, I thought that was a private thing, you know, like, just like the black people are like, you voting for her for real? And then the white people are like, Al, hey, you gonna vote for Amy for real? And so it's like, it's a whole bunch of crazy stuff, you know. So here's the thing. If you look in the picture very closely, you'll see that my hand is balled up. It's not balled up because I'm angry, because I'm hiding my vape. I got vape cartridges and shit. And my whole bag is like stuffed with empty vape cartridges. This is the bag of my burden. So it's like I walk around and it's like I go to work every day. I sell guns. Well, I don't really sell guns, but I kind of sell guns. I mean, how do you say that when you work at a place where it's like, yeah, you can sell guns. You know, and it's like, you have to talk to people. And it's like, it's not really hard. You just have to read a couple of lines. You know, they're like, they're scripted things that you have to read, because these are like legal terms. Like, you have to like, make sure that you tell them, before you purchase this, I need to tell you that you have to be 18 years of age or older. You cannot have any felony convictions in your background, and you have to pass a criminal background check. Can you do that? I have to call you back. That's how they get the phone. I have to call you back. You know they're not going to buy a gun. You know, but then there are a lot of people that buy guns in this country, and it's like, it's kind of like the burden of my like thing. It's like, I have a job, but I cannot really afford to like live, because it's like selling guns doesn't really pay like you would think. You would think that like if you're in the black market and you were going out there, yeah, you might get a little bit of money, but when you're there, it's only $15, $25 an hour. That's it, that's all. So it's like you get kind of upset, you get kind of angry. And it's like you talk to these people and it's like they just throw money, woo, woo, you know, $400 or $500 for AR-15 and like big 100-round mags. And it's like, you think about that and it's like, I'm really good at what I do. And it's like, it's really not hard to sell guns in this country. So I don't know, it's like another thing. But like I said, I'm not here to do comedy tonight. I'm still working on that. But I am here to do poetry because this is like kind of my background. My name is Skateboard. I am from Chicago. I kind of grew up in Chicago all my life in like a really segregated part of the town. Or like Chicago's a really racially polarized city. If you go there, all the black people live in one neighborhood, all the Puerto Ricans live in one neighborhood, all the Polish people live in one neighborhood. So it's really kind of whatever. So during my youth, I did poetry. So I'm going to turn my chair around and I'm going to do this piece. And this piece is called Reality. I wrote this piece when I was 18 years old. Now when I wrote this piece, you know, when you were trying to do poetry back in the day, it was all about love jokes. So you were trying to get laid. I wasn't doing this about any like real premise, but as I was writing it, it just all started making sense. So I'm gonna turn around and do this piece called Reality. Hope you like it. I hope you're not offended by the word nigga, because it will be in it. So, but just after the show, they'll say, hey nigga, that was cold. And I'm gonna look at you like, So. Reality. Reality is closing in. My thoughts are turning to desperation. See, God, there are no reparations that are being paid to a nation for acts of segregation or slavery in the past. Only the lasting impression of poverty. like footprints on the back of a population of people. Like footprints on the back of a population of people considered pitiful. Considered pitiful by politicians in power seeking to promote their racial purification and economic segregation through the elimination of programs, through the elimination of public programs that should, without question, be provided to a nation previously deprived of civil liberties, denied the right to pursue happiness. I say God purchased and put on plantations to pay profits that directly contributed to the pockets of punk-ass wasps. Swarming wasps were political propagations, shackle people in plantation pantries for personal pleasures. Oh man, I forgot this piece. I wrote this shit so long ago. Hold on one second, I got some of it written down. See, God, there are no reparations being paid to a nation for acts of segregation or slavery in the past. Only the lasting oppression of poverty, like footprints on the back of a population of people. Footprints on the back of a population of people considered pitiful by politicians in power seeking to promote racial purification and economic segregation through the elimination of programs, public programs that should without question be provided to a nation previously deprived of civil liberties, denied the right to pursue happiness. I say God purchased to put on plantations to pay profits that directly contributed to the pockets of punk-ass wasps. Punk-ass wasps were perverted pathological.
You got it. You got it.
I gotta finish this piece, because I wrote this piece a long time ago. And it's like, my last name is Cotton, Al Cotton. It's like, my grandfather was a sharecropper back in the day. So I wrote this piece. I did it for the pussy, but I also did it for this. You know, because this piece means a lot to me. So I'm not gonna finish it tonight, but come back and I will work on my shit and I will finish it for all of you all. And this is like non-written shit. It's written 1,000 times over, but I don't have it right now because I stopped writing just to remember. So that's my time. My name is Skateboard. Peace out.